Hello, my name is Oscar, and in this video I'm going to go over the WAT-33 user story opening an existing session. So uh, before we had the option of only downloading a set of URLs, and then whenever you would press download, the idea was that a session would be created. That way, if you want to stop downloading and come back to it later, you can open that session up again and continue the process of downloading. So that's what this user story was about. So in the download page, we have two collapsible options. We have the session options, which is this portion, and then above it we have the download options. Um, they're both very similar. The only difference is in the session options, you don't provide a path to a txt file. You provide the path to the session folder that you want to continue, and then there's no output path because the session folder is your output path. The other options are the same: rate limit, number of threads, etc. So when you press continue session, the event listener will listen for the click event and will process the arguments in a similar way that we do in the download event listener. We just get all the arguments that you passed and we send them over to the main process and spin up the spawn the Python process, which will come to the wat.py. Now here we go through all the arguments again the same way as we did before. But now we check if the session option was given. And then we go to that path. We get the txt that's in the session folder. So this is a txt where we save the URLs that weren't finished, and we save it inside the session folder. So we go to that path, we get that txt, and then we parse those URLs. If the session option wasn't given, that means they're doing a regular download, then we just parse the txt that they provide. Now we check if it's a regular download, then we want to create the session folder. But if it's not a regular download, if we're continuing a session folder, then we come here to the else because we don't want to create another session folder. We want to save what we downloaded in that session folder that we selected. Now after that point, everything is pretty much the same. It'll run the same way as it did with the regular download process. And yeah, that's pretty much it.